Showtime! Michael, what's going on, man? How you doing? So, this is a summary from the last chapter, chapter 4. That was that was a tragic story. Speaking of that, speaking of story, um, yo, real talk, I'm beginning to hate Chinese love stories, man. I'm beginning to hate Chinese love stories. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm doing great, Mike. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Yo, like this is the second Chinese love story. It just happened to end tragic. Like what the fuck? So we got. I want to switch it up. Very Chris. Hit damage. Upon a successful hit with unveiling strike, cooldown is massively reduced. I'm thinking about switching up. Considerably increase focus gain upon consecutive successful light hit attacks. I must switch up. Now what's this? Envious tongue. To embrace its potency, be prepared for its bitterness. Extends the duration of effect. This is the one for immortality, right? All medicine. At the consumer medicine, increase the critical hit chance of the next attack. Immobilize affects all enemies around the target. Each equipped stroke slightly increase the health recovery of the drain. What was that? The caterpillar? The centipede? The golden glowing eye. The eye of the 100-eyed one. Sealed by a golden glow. This can be used in crafting weapons. This one I'm looking at right here. I got 3 of them. Celestial ribbon. The ribbon from the celestial shuttle's delicate touch is as light as cloud, as vibrant as rainbow. This can be used to craft armor. The sixth sister. Oh, here it is. In hidden groves, a home appears. Laughter fills the path with flowers near. Girl chases the butterflies in flight as rumors fade like shooting stars in the night. This must be the one that escaped. And she was the one that told me to run. Why was that? In the web hollow, there was no children of the same age as. No, this is the daughter. Ain't this the daughter? There were no children of the same age as the sixth sister. She usually spent her time with elder sisters who were all very nice to her. Only the fourth sister would strictly supervise her training. Sometimes when she trained diligently, the fourth sister would take her to the mountain, not gaze at the scenery outside, and tell her stories about the world beyond the mountain. The fourth sister was the one that wanted to escape. Although she enjoyed following her fourth sister, the fourth sister often went into the mountains to investigate secrets unknown to her. Claiming it was dangerous, she refused to take her along, which left the sixth sister feeling bored. One day, a viewing banquet was held in the mountain. The lesser Yaguais from Mount Wushan came to deliver gifts. As usual, after completing their task, they were invited to stay and drink. The other sisters were busy entertaining guests and taking care of their mother, so the sixth sister wandered off on her own. Stuart Guy, unable to refuse her, had to accompany her around the cave for a while. Two drunken pigwives saw the sixth sister. They pointed at her, saying, "Is that the one?" The other pigwife replied, "Yes, that's the one." Feeling annoyed by their comments, the sixth sister retorted, "Why are you pigwives pointing at me? Where are your manners? What did you mean for this and that?" Surguai tries to signal the pigwives to shut up, but they continue. "Little girl, let us tell you a secret that everyone knows but you." The steward guard quickly tried to intervene, but the sixth sister earnestly said, "Go ahead." Two pigwives laughed and said, "Your father is a pig, just like us. You are a relative of our old pig family." Yeah, this is the daughter. That's the daughter right there. Yep. Spider pig, spider pig. You must be attempting. Contrary to their expectations, the little girl didn't burst into anger or throw a tantrum. Instead, she pouted and spoke with a dismissive tone, saying, "You must be attempting to establish a connection with me because you lack skill in your craft and seek to exploit me. The one my mother chose would never be someone as despicable as you." Hearing this, the pigwives felt embarrassed and never dared to joke at her again. The fifth sister. Orioles are charming. Swallows, yeah. You can say that. Orioles, they're charming. They're charming. You ever had an Oriole before? Orioles are definitely charming. Orioles are charming. Swallows love to play. Swallows love to play. False. Sister close in bond. Let them not be swayed by worldly prey. The fifth daughter of the Zoo family, in the prime of her youth, was renowned for her stunning beauty. One night, dark clouds obscured the moon. A chilly wind swept over the ridge, signaling an impending storm. The fifth sister was accompanying her second sister in the village, overseeing the work of the lesser guides when she spotted a traveling scholar seeking shelter from the rain. Feeling mischievous, she decided to play a trick on him. The scholar, between somewhat naive, was worried about his bookcase getting soaked. Excuse me. In a deserted village, without noticing the Yaguais, he barely made it inside. Go to the door, lit oil lamp, just as the rain began to pour heavily outside. Gazing at the rain through the window, the scholar was inspired to recite poetry. Zeus land in turmoil, the court in disarray, like a thunderclaps in clear skies to sway. A clap of thunder roared. The scholar thought he saw the window shake, but paid no mind until he finished reciting, feeling refreshed. As he finished the line, he noticed the window lattice moved again. Assuming it was the wind, it rained. He hurried to shut the door. After finishing his poem, feeling refreshed, he suddenly realized someone was knocking at the door. He caught a glimpse of a graceful silhouette on the door's paper screen. A sense of alarm washed over him as he intertwined the thought that it could be a Yaguai. However, considering his own wretched, unremarkable existence, He somehow found solace in the idea of becoming a victim of beauty. As, in, as the scholar hurriedly got up and flung the door open, expecting to see the stunning young guy, he was instead met with a horrifying sight. It goes with this disheveled hair and pus-filled eyes. Overwhelmed with terror, he let out a scream and instinctively pushed past her, despite to escape the haunted house. Outside the door, the fifth daughter, playing, playing with her delicate fingers, leaning gracefully against the wall, about to be knocked off balance. Angrily, she walked into the house, cursing the scholar for his rudeness. She happened to see an old bronze mirror on the desk. Picking it up, she found out that the storm had washed away her makeup, leaving her face a patchwork of colors. With her wet hair covering it, she looked truly frightened. Even she couldn't help but laugh. Four sisters. This is the one that was trying to escape. Sword raced to the azure sky. Enemy blood stains the black robe high. Fortunate to be a maiden fair, outshining heroes with a grace of flair. In the old days, the Scorpion Lord brought his four sons to the temple of Yellow Flowers for refuge. The hunter-eyed Dallas Master, coveting the powers of his venom, promised to arrange marriage between the young spider godwise and the Scorpion Princess. Hence, he called forth the Violet Spider and four of her daughters to meet them. Once everyone was seated, the Dallas Master asked the prince to introduce themselves by one. The eldest prince stood up, thumping his chest, and declared, "My skills were personally taught by my father. Among my brothers, I am the best bachelor. If all the sisters wish to marry me, don't let it cause any discord." Seeing the sisters frown, the second prince quickly stood up and interjected, "Sisters, please forgive my brother's recklessness. Strong as he is, which I admit, I am no less capable. If you choose me as your husband, I will expand our domain and make it prosperous." The Dallas Master was displeased by the second person's ambitions. I bet he is. I bet he is. And the sisters too remained non-committal, non-committal, turning their gaze to the third Scorpion's son. Feeling pressure of their stares, he roughly said, "My brothers are all skilled. My younger brother is also exceptional. Sisters, please consider carefully before making a choice." The fourth prince, damn. The fourth prince, disdainful of his third brother's lack of confidence, said, "My third brother is a bit awkward and temperamental. I hope you don't mind. Although I am younger, my future is promising. Choosing me is choosing the future." After hearing their self-introduction, Dallas the Master asked the four daughters who expressed their opinions one by one. This is like that balloon. This is like that balloon jump. You know, we get to meet it's like that balloon contest. When you meet someone and if there's just somewhat not your type, you pop the balloon. That's what this is right here, basically. After hearing their self introduction, the Dallas Master asked the four daughters of his little family to express their opinions one by one. The other sisters spoke gently. The main sisters to look after in our mother's illness. I cannot lay down this burden and let my sister suffer. My marriage can wait a few more years. She's not interested. The scorpions shook their heads, expressing regret. The second sister laughed concretely and said, "I am busy managing this daily business alone, but many financial gaps to fill. Any of you are willing to help bridge these gaps, I might consider marriage." Scorpion Lord's mountain had long since fallen into ruin, and no wealth to speak of. So the second sister effectively ended the conversation. The third sister, holding faith, said, "I wish to marry someone whom I can live in harmony. I love the poetry of Lu Yen." Have any of you read this work? Read his works? Likely that the fourth person didn't even know what poetry was, let alone who Yen was. Consequently, everyone pinned their hopes on the fourth sister. Then at the end, the fourth sister hummed softly out of boredom before speaking. My sisters, you were too polite. Speaking so tactfully that they probably didn't even understand. This so-called meeting is just a scheme against us. Yo, she's so left field with her shit. We would end up with no game. While they take our dowry and position in our cave, how dare they consider us as the ones to be taken advantage of? They call themselves princes, yet none of them are noble. If they truly had these skills, why not earn their own fortunes instead of showing off and making fools of themselves here? After the four sisters' outburst, the conversation at the table shifted to criticizing her. Damn. Those apologies were exchanged. The topic of marriage was never brought up again. Yeah, she definitely left field. Third sister, in seclusion for hundred springs, truth and falsehood. The mount the mountain brings rosy face turns into gray hair. Hmm. So the chapter was about the third sister. Love stories seldom and fair. The third daughter of the Zoo family, graceful in demeanor and gentle. Yo, who are their fathers? In nature, loved reading and writing. Observing that her younger sisters were still naive, her two elder sisters were extremely busy. She focused on needlework and became the best weaver in the family. The fabrics shop, the fabric shop run by the second sister outside used wavering patterns designed by the third sister. The weavers in the cave were also trained by her. Due to her gentle and kind-hearted nature, she often found it difficult to command the Yaguais. Thus, the fifth sister became her best assistant, while the third sister taught with the waving patterns in hand. The fifth sister followed. If any we, no, I ain't it. Followed with a punishing ruler. If any weaver was particularly unruly, the straightforward fifth sister would report them to the second, who would then seal the offender in a cocoon to be used as food. Because the eldest and the second sister were often preoccupied with various affairs, the fifth sister had been following the third sister since childhood. The third sister was very quiet, so the fifth sister became her lively counterpart. The two sisters bickered and quarreled, but it made the days pass more easily. Among the books, the third sister often read, or she's the one with the poetry. Often read were those strange mortal anecdotes. She always found them fascinating and long to experience these romantic scenes depicted. However, she was too she was too wise to fall for any romantic scholar, knowing that most Yaguais in those stories had tragic ends. He was the one that we fought earlier. First sister, her home is covered in green moss. Each blossom began to bloom across. How tender and gentle, her caring affection among sisters, a loving connection. The eldest sister of the Zoo family was gently and serene, caring for her young sisters like a mother. She meticulously managed every aspect of their daily lives. Even the straightforward sister, the second sister, the independent fourth sister behaved obediently and showed a touch of girlish charm in her presence. Each day she oversaw the case catering. Everyone's clothing and was the go-to for dispute, illness, joys, and sorrows, keeping her busy from dusk to dawn, from dawn to dusk. There was also a steady stream of very illicit Yaguais coming into her message. My lady, the second and fourth ladies are arguing. My lady, the fifth lady scolded a weaver, and now they need to extend extra hand. Can someone be said, my lady, the sixth lady injured herself while practicing and asked for you to come have a look. One day, the lady in the house, her mother, called her to the side. As soon as she stepped into the hut, the tranquil scene of her mother admiring the flowers under a tree caught her eye. Her mother waved her over, saying the flowers in our abode are more beautiful than those in the upper realm. Meanwhile, outside the hut, the lesser Yagua in charge of catering was waiting for her to decide the menu. And the steward overseeing the cocoons was waiting to report matters. The sister asked, Mother, is there something you wish to instruct me on? Her mother gently took her hand and said, I just want you to accompany me in admiring these flowers. She smiled warmly. I'm worried they will wear you out. The elder sister looked at her mother and was suddenly transported back to many years ago. But her mother had held her hand in the same way as they admired the blossoms together. The flowers are beautiful then, so was her mother. This is beautiful. 100-eyed Dallas Master. Tending the furnace, stoking the flame, making pills to immortality aspire. Countless eyes and countless schemes. One misstep to shatter all dreams. Will this work? Alice lowered her head, not daring to look directly at 100-eyed Dallas. The master handed a needle to the old woman and said softly, "Now, with what the monkey left behind in this vessel of mine, you have nothing to worry about. If both fail, come to me and I will back you up." He paused as if a new thought had struck him and added, "I act first. You'll never be that pig again." Hearing this, the old woman quickly took the needle, thanked him, and left. Once the door closed, an immortal with a red skull and a cream face came in, holding a flyer. Is that the new Dawn Star? On the fly whisk, he emerged from behind the scenes, looking at the master imposingly. The master bowed respectfully and reported, "With that pig in our hands, the destined one alone will not cause any trouble." Let me read that again. Hold on a second. Once the door closed, an immortal with a red skull and a crane face came in, holding the. I think I know what that is. That was that's his master. He emerged from behind the scene, looking at the master imposing. The master bowed respectfully and reported, "With that pig in our hand, the destined one alone will not cause any trouble. The crane immortal remain not committal. Besides, your little schemes are all under His Majesty's watchful eye. He has an interview out of respect for Her Majesty." The master chuckled dryly and replied, "Her Majesty's words, they've taken too much profit. This time our principle and interest must be taken aback." The crane immortal flicking his fly whisk as if shoot, shooing away flies, and said leisurely, "Once it's done, you leave." But they still have. Once it's done, you leave, but they still have to stay. No expression could be seen on the master's face as he bowed deeply to the mortal. Mm, so, okay, that's the goddess spider. Once she rode the clouded chariot to the high terrace. Now she dwells in the secluded cave by the mountain base. The breeze by the frail bridge chills her delicate frame. Spring arrives, another bridal gown newly made. Upon reaching a cluster of huts in the forest, Tang Monk decided to seek alms for food. As he approached the village, he saw several women playing with balls under a pavilion. Invited by them into their home, he was suddenly thrown to the ground, tied up with ropes, hung from a beam in the most uncomfortable manner. While climbing trees and branches, Sun Wukong turned back and saw a glimmer of light, realizing that his master must have encountered Yaguais. He summoned the local keeper for details and learned that the glimmer was from the celestial bathing spring, which had been taken over by seven spider guides. Knowing that they bathe 3 times a day, Sun Wukong transformed into eagles, swooped down and stole all their clothes from the back. Bajie, seeing so many women's clothes, persistently inquired and learned the seven guides were bathing. Overjoyed, he rushed to the spring. Without any hesitation, he stripped off his black guard and jumped into the water, transformed into a catfish guide. The spiders tried to catch him, yet none of them succeeded. Recognizing one of them as an old acquaintance, Bajie mischievously swam around her legs. He floated and dived around her until he was out of breath and haze. The guides retreated to their cave, fetched some old clothes, and called upon their seven adopted sons to guard the house while they headed to the to seek aid. Meanwhile, Bajie retraced his steps and reunited with the fellowship. Together, they defeated the insect sons and freed their master. Without delay, they hurried to the temple of temple flowers. The temple master, who had practiced alongside the seven spider guides, learned that Taemon was a monk of 10 lifetimes, and that his fellow spiders were humiliated. Prepared 4 cups of poison tea, intended to exact revenge on the fellowship and ultimately consume Taemon. However, someone called saw through the rules, overturned the teacups, and defeated the spider guides, forcing them to retreat. The Taoist master then engaged, prompting Wukong to order Bajie to eliminate the seven spider guides in his stead. Following his command, Bajie wielded his rake and struck down each of the spiders, sparing only the last one. Remembering their brief affair in the water, he hesitated and, with a final thrust of his rake into the ground, told her to flee for her life. Where is? Sorry, Chen Udon. Um, yeah, the Pain Immortal. The newly appointed Dawn. Yeah, his master was the Dawn Star. Yeah, the newly appointed Dawn Star, because the original one was the one we had to face. Served in the Hall of Incense. Now prompted, he had his first opportunity to tour the Celestial Palace. As he exited the Celestial Palace, he was met by the Crane Immortal, who first took him to the Celestial Gate to be introduced to the captains of the court on, on duty in the four heavenly kings. They then visit the 33 halls in the 72 palace, pay respects to everyone along the way. The celestial beings treat them with utmost courtesy, which greatly pleased the newly appointed constellation officer. After the tour, the creator mortal was about to personally escort the Dawn Star back to the Palace of Illumination. On the way back, the Dawn Star suddenly asked, I wonder if my predecessor was promoted or demoted. Could you enlighten me so I may know how to conduct myself in the future? We're going to talk about his predecessor in a minute. The creator mortal smiled and said, he may go too closely with the mortal realm, perhaps making some friends among the mountains and clouds. Now having Now having shed his celestial bonds, who could say where he revels in his newfound freedom? Constellation officer frowned and asked, I heard that the dome's stars that the world calls daily. How could it be that the constellation officer left left without anyone knowing? The creator mortal gently soothed the wrinkles on the Dawn Star's robe and telling if he had left quietly, how would you be here now? Hearing this, the Dawn Star seemed to understand and did not pursue the matter further. Yep, there where you is. This is the old Dawn Star. Let me find him. That was me. Oh, he's a Yawaki. He's a Yawaki. That's the original Dawn Star. Dust Veil. It breathes song stirs the valiant heart. Long crows pierce the night apart. Even high and falling low. Drifting like a duck weaving the flow. He lay on the ground, still unsure of how he had been defeated. The previous unremarked doubtless robe in Sequai, whom he had previously dismissed as insignificant, now stood before him with a smirk on his face. Seeing the guy holding a radiant golden hairpin, he suddenly understood. He wanted to ask a question, but found he couldn't speak. Pain was unbearable. It seemed that his throat was slit by the vile insect with the hairpin. He should be dying. He closed his eyes, not wanting his last sight to be that hideous face. Unexpectedly, someone turned him over and carefully applied decoction to his wound. He could breathe again, but this brought him no relief. Squire clicked its tongue in amazement. The medicine master gave his truly remarkable. The medicine master gave is truly remarkable. It has mended the severed parts completely. What a pity to use it on this one. He opened his eyes and tried to ask a question. The guy stopped him. Don't rush. External medicine can't heal internal injuries. Besides, I don't intend to cure you. With that, Guy waved his hands to thick dowlas in green robes carried over a jade box covered with brocade. The Guy took out a golden cocoon and said, we mountain guides are unworthy of this item. It's best to test it on. Very strictly, he coughed up blood, which splattered onto the golden cocoon. The golden cocoon broke upon contact with the blood, and a worm with a human head and golden body emerged, quickly squirmed into the grass and disappeared. The guy remained unperturbed and pulled out another golden cocoon from the J box. Master was truly wise to have prepared two golden cocoons. He tried to struggle, but his body was tightly bound by cobweb. The guy commanded, pour it down his throat, pour it down his throat. The fake Taoist brought several buckets of water and forced his head back, poured some foul-smelling concoction into his mouth. He felt something go down his throat. He swallowed it. It felt as if he was floating in the clouds. His mind becoming hazy. Apart from lingering concern for his mother, he could hardly remember anything. He silently recited one last prayer, hoping that a glimmer of survival will be bestowed upon his mother. Yeah, man. So this is all from chapter 4.
Long ago, the many-legged one was subdued by Bodhisattva Pilanpur and locked on Purple Cloud Mountain. Only by a plea from the celestial court was he spared. The immortals dispatch minions to enact their will, while they remain serene, as if playing a game of chess. Pity those pawns. They know full well what they are, yet they cling to false hopes and even take pride in it.
That reminds me of something. That's something we're all going through.
The posts of the court have stood unchanged, but the same seat might not always be held by the same immortal. So too, the 7 Spider Guys. They boast an endless procession of generations.
Seven spider guys. Seven.
Ah, even the sacred gourmand remains mundane if he clings to the ties of love. He was an admiral of the court, a pig in the mountains, and Bajia in the journey. Yet his nature remains unchanged. So be it. A guileless fool may know less sorrow.
God is full of me. Less sorrow. That part.
This rooster is Pilanpor's son, the Dawn Star he was called. Through him is forged the Weaver's Needle, the one that subdued the many-eyed master. More than that, he once crowed a giant she-scorpion to death. Indeed, he is a bane to all insects.
Is that the new Dawn Star or the old? Oh, that's this right here was the old Dawn Star. Wait, time out. No. Sign. So this is the no, this is the new Dawn. And this is the old.
This one must be a high immortal from the court. Amid the trials of the 7 spiders and the many-eyed one, it was Bodhisattva Pilanpur who lent a hand. No aid from the court was given. But Wukong is ever heedless of rules. He might have sought higher places for help.
Shit, let me back. I'm sorry, that's the original one. That's the original Dawn Star. The original Dawn Star that fell for grace and got captured. So this is the new one. There's others that we missed too. Like this one right here.
The journey entailed an arduous road. The monk had his disciples and the 18 Dharma Guardians, the 12 Zodiac deities, the 5 directional guides, and the 4 temporal overseers. Each boasts unique powers. Should your paths cross, strike up a connection.
Who's that? Who's that dragon? That's the Yellow Wednesday. That's the Rat Kingdom. Tiger.
They say Yaguais prey on men, yet men prey on men too, only more ruthlessly. A fair trade in that tiny well? How does it differ from the trades out in the world?
You know what's crazy? This picture right here reminds me of the It reminds me of the picture of the Palatines. Picture of the Palatines, and the captain. You got the captain up front in the middle, and all the rest of the not the captain, the chief in the middle. See, in the middle is the king. That's the king in the middle, and all the rest is the followers and the rest. That was just like the picture of the Palatines. Hmm. Egg. All right, chat. Let's get it. What up, Tommy? How you doing? Just in time for the next chapter. Chapter 5. Golden Child, Innocent Blood. I'm doing great. Is he still with us? Woods of Ember. I guess he's still with us. All right, so let's get it. I see you, bro. I see you. All right, Baja, let's get it. Who are they? All right. Oh, evidence. Damn, where are we? Evidence Stalwart. Endless toil, no rest in view. Joy in nature, never ours to pursue. Serving others in vain we strive. Lamenting years, centuries alive. The stalwarts summoned from the underworld by the keeper the lowest were the lowest ranking soldiers back there. With their daily duties to maintain the flow of the underworld. Oh, so they now talking about the underworld. Underworld. They now talking about the underworld in this one. Being sent to the mortal realm was akin to the days of a rest break from their relentless toil. One day, as they patrolled flaming mountains, four stalwarts shared their stories. One pointing to the furnace valley and remarked, "This lava here makes me think of my task back underground. Those who committed arson in life are sentenced to embrace seeing hot copper pillars naked in our copper death. Copper death. We had to fear the fire and scrape off burnt flesh once again. If we had a firefall like it here, it will surely make things easier. Another added, true, and those who broke families in life go to our iron depth. We plant the edge of the blade tree into their back and hang them on the tree. Our endless days are spent sharpening the blades and trimming trees. Sometimes the blade cuts through their flesh and they fall with wounds wide open. That's when we stitch them up, carry them for the ground, and hang them on the blade again. John, what's going on, man? How you doing? And then and hang them on the blade again. A giant iron ball like the one ahead would make the job much simpler. The third one chimed in. You have it easy. Those who torture animals go to our bull death. There they are trampled and gored by lava bulls. We must tend the bulls, fit them fit them with iron hooves and sharpen their horns. The crushed course must be dug out occasionally, lest they hog the path of the bulls. A flaming cart would be a much better solution. The last stalwart, gazing at the landscape of flaming mountains, exclaimed, "This path is better than any of our depths. Don't you see? This is the best step with the state of art torturing tools. I am now living in my dream." Hearing this, all his companions spat in disdain and laughed. Soldier! Soldier! Revenant Archer. He who brings tales of fault and blame is often caught in the very insane game. Trust not the one who seems most fair, and in their goodness be aware. In the southern camp of the kingdom of Utah, near the western side of the Flame Mountains, a cook in the army was tasked with delivering food to the soldiers each and every day. During his routine, he often noticed a shadowy figure trailing him. When his courage led him to confront it, he discovered it was a poultry. Hmm. uh, During his routine, is often known as. Oh, chat. Give me a minute. It was pottery figuring, armored with a airless bow and truly precarious sight. Hold on. In the southern camp, the kingdom of Utah, near the western side of the Flame Mountains, a cook in the army was tasked with delivering food to the soldiers each and every day. During his routine, he often noticed a shadowy figure channeling him. When his courage led him to confront it, he discovered it was a pottery figurine, armed with airless bow, a truly peculiar sight. It is known that only the guilty are haunted. They cook assured of his clear conscious demand. Why do you always follow me? The figurine faces yet speaking from within replied, "In the past life, we were from the same town and served together in the army. I was wounded by an enemy arrow and you abandoned me. I was left to succumb to infection and die. My resentment prevented me from my resentment prevented me from reincarnation. And Yama, the king of the underworld made me a revenant. I have come, I come now for your, I have come now for your life. Puzzled, the cook asked, "Then why not kill me?" The figurine raised his brow, replied, "This bow shoots only arrows of punishment. You've been reasonably upright in this life, so I have no arrow to strike you. My only choice is to linger aimlessly." The cook asked if there was anything he could do to stop its wandering, but the figurine spat back. "It was your fault. You should atone, not help me. Your your debt will clear once you recited Buddha's name for me 10,000 times and kneel to each other. Then I may find peace." Enraged by such entitlement, the cook argued, "Your fall in enemy hands wasn't my arrow. Your failure to evade wasn't my push. Leaving you, leaving you was a choice, not a crime. I blame me." With that, he smashed the pottery figurine with his meal lid. The figurine shattered and turned dust into wind. Alas, even ghosts dread violence. Reflecting on one's action is essential, and kindness is virtue. But beware of being exploited for your good heart, lest the accused become the accuser. Peace, Lord. How you? Any more? I'm doing okay. I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
I guarded the Celestial River with my boys 80,000 strong, and the puny revenants dare to impede me. That grand transformation of mine was the only reason you're still standing here. A proper kneel to show gratitude would be appropriate, no? Fooled me once, never again. Deceptive tactics like this pose no threat. I'll go size them up first. Keep pace, boy.
I always leave every time. Man, I'm sick of it. That's what I've got to do. Spider, celestial staff. Let me go back to my shit. Visionary centipede staff. Hey, this is it right here, bro. Movie. Yo, this is the fifth. I'm on the fifth chapter now. What about you? Did you play this yet? I'll be going inside then. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. This game got me intrigued now. I might watch the TV series, read the book, all that. Okay. Who you supposed to be? The lava bull revenant. High and mighty in the finest attire, yet a twist of fate from light to mire. The underworld trials are no mere lore. They know it all when they see your core. In the kingdom of pure joy, they dwell a high official from a lineage of glory. Father, a beacon of honor and privilege, has passed recently. Not long after, the official himself met a sudden death. His soul, bewildered, found itself in the depths of the underworld, surrounded by terrified sights. He came to a halt before a colossal stone gate and peered inside. There he saw charred corpses on their knees, twisted and shrunken from the relentless flames. And there erased under chains and shackles. Among them, one scorched figure struggled to rise, shouting, Ziron, my son, it's me, your father. Better, the official's the official's childhood name is the name of truth. He hastily asked, Father, why are you here? I held so many rituals made for your passage. The child's spirit replied, they're futile. Virtues of life bring fortune in the next. Wrongdoers must be paid now. My misdeeds cost many deaths. The Yama condemned me to the ceaseless death, to burn eternally. My son, do not follow my path. Really, what you mean? Oh, you really want to? Yeah, it got me intrigued because like Dragon. There's a lot of inspiration off of this off of Journey to the West, off of Wukong itself. There's a lot of inspirations. Dragon Ball is one of them. Hey, Florin, how you doing? Then five more charged spirits emerge. His ancestors going back to his great great grandfather are all echoing the same warning. Suddenly, a chilling wind blew, and then stone gate slammed shut. The official woke back among the living. For a time, he lived modestly. Yet the hardships of simplicity soon wore him down. Convincing himself that it was nothing more than a dream, he slipped back into his lavish ways. Hey, Sammy. I'm doing great, Florian. This one is we got enemies ahead. I'm good, Sammy. There we go. Visionary centipede. Upon successful hit with a charged heavy attack, each will slightly recover Each in a poison state. I'll get this one a shot for just for a while. Hell no, I'm gonna go right back to it. Yeah, I'm gonna chapter 5. I'm gonna chapter 5. How you figure? Gonna be of transcendence. Gonna be plunging armor for a short duration after defeating the enemy. Moderately increases the attack. Actually reduces continuous damage from the poison. He looking like Raiden. A while ago. Okay, okay, gotcha. They're all active while all of it's active while in the poison state. Mobilize might not be it anymore. All right, let's go ahead and switch it up. Use a focus attack aim on. Try that. Narrows the window of rock solid deflection, but returns. Some of these I don't really use. Some of these I don't really use right here. The nose chases fragrance just as mind craves enhances the ability to find ingredients in the wild. It gains a moderate damage bonus for a short time after casting a spell. Up to 4 within the ring of fire. I don't even use ring of fire. Yes, I did. I think the hardest one was yellow long. Envious tongue. To raise its potency, be prepared for its bitterness. Extends the duration for all the medicine. Each equipped soak slightly increase the health recovery of the drake. Alright, let's do it. hard job to kill. Can't chill the streets. Ouch. Yeah, they don't war with each other. Oh man, I'm taking them all out. Where'd that shit come from? The Bull Surgeon. Ned Fury's Fury peaks in the robe so fine. Garden jade doors with golden radiant shine. Tangled in those whirly gates, all splendor fades like dust it waves. Yeah, he look crazy. Yo, all these drawings look crazy, bro. Them shits look ugly. I ain't gonna hold you. Those, hold on. Through the ages, those seeking rain from the platinum fan often presented gifts and tributes. As the chief guard in Rakashi's court, the bull sergeant was in charge of collecting these offerings. The quality of the tributes greatly affected the well-being of the mountains. Likewise throughout the year. Thus, the bull sergeant always schemed to influence the tributes towards his own preference. One day, leaning on the doorframe and silently deeply, he noticed the smoke from his nose resemble his beloved chicken and devised a plan. He told all the tribute bearers that the shape of the smoke rises from the flaming mountains, and thus indicated with the planting fan desired as offerings. Believing this to be a divine sign, the people, despite their hardships, started contributing exactly as the smoke suggested. The bull sergeant received many of his desired items and reveled in a contented life. However, over time, this led to growing discontent among the villagers toward Rakashi's in her reign. One day, Lady Rakashi had to leave for a lecture by Lord Lao in the Celestial Court. Was unable to bring rain for the people. In panic, the bull sergeant confessed his wrongdoings and begged for her forgiveness. It turned out she never required any tributes. She naturally provided rain for the villagers throughout the season for planting and growing. The whole tribute scheme was a fabrication. Lady Rakashi then punished the bull sergeant but ordered him to return the goods and tell the truth to the villagers. They refused to take back their offering. Instead, they urged the sergeant to convince the plate stand for more rain. Caught between the villagers and the lady, the sergeant ended up berated by both sides. The bull scored by all. Oh! What's this? Wake up, G. Wake up, G. Let me get back to y'all in a minute. Hold on. Hi, dickheads. The bull soldier. Strong of body. Skilled in fight. Shielded spear. A valorous sight. Hold out and hit you. I got you. I got you. What a addicted gaze. How you doing? Heart ablaze with fervent zeal, loves to stay, the pain he feels. 3 centuries ago, when the Bull King still graced the celestial court. The Bull King, that's Zubaji. That's Zubaji, right? Bull King, right? 3 centuries ago, when the Bull King still graced the celestial court, and the Red Boy practiced under Guarnier. Peace reigned over Flaming Mountain. One day, Bushi Beast promoted a captain among the Bull soldiers, and the captain moved into the night duty chamber of the Rakasha Palace to accommodate his increased responsibilities. He occupied the adjoining room for rest in the main west chamber for hosting guests. One mountain he found the guest room had been tightly arranged overnight. Dustless furniture, washed fruits on plates, freshly brewed tea. Perplexed, he thought of the fairy celestial maiden serving the lady and the fox maids attending the king's daughter. Recalling how the other guys often teased him for being more handsome than the rest. Now, as a new captain, he couldn't help but feel elated. Sincerely, there must be a secret admirer. Over a month, this mysterious, kind-hearted maiden visited nightly yet never revealed herself. Growing impatient, the captain resolved to wait outside the chamber one night. Around the fourth watch, he heard heavy steps, quite unlikely the gentle maidens, bird or fox. Regardless, he lunged at the figure as soon as the door opened and secured a tight hold onto it. The figure was muscular and sturdy, too large for his arms. Muffled grunts followed, and the voice of the bull sergeant emerged. I like things tidy. Your room is always messy. That's why I cleaned it up after my night duty. You don't have to act so grateful. All right, back to the battle. Hold on, let me get it. I got you, buddy. I got you. Damn. GG. Yeah, GG's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that, y'all. All right, let's try this again. Let's take y'all all out. Y'all gonna be playing sick with me. Nah, let me get my shit back. Fuck y'all. Let me get my shit back. Yeah, there we go. No, not, come back some other time. Damn. Damn.
Oh, lad, it can't be you. I thought you were one of them. Well, what happened to me? The vanguard of the Bull King is relieved you're unharmed. Well, consider yourself lucky. I knew of you long ago.
Who about
What
me?
you seek? The king must know about it.
Oh, this is the bull's hometown. The bull that been traveling with me. This is his home. Hey, I just realized it too.
Out of nowhere, the whole mountain was infested with those stinking corpses. Some coffin carts blocked all the passes up, burning everything in their path. You seem clever. How about you find a way to destroy them, eh?
Why he switched up? Because he thought I was the enemy.
They're called five-element carts, an evil and powerful invention of the king's son. I'm afraid they're not only guarding the passes. Trust me, there's more to it. Got to hold my ground at the entrance for a while. Can't imagine the chaos without me. They're called five-element carts, an evil and powerful invention of the king's son.
High elemental cards. So where they come from? They just emerge from the ground? Alright, we're gonna deal with you next. Can you form an alliance with him? Already have. Yeah, me and him cool now. Alright, dickhead. Follow you to other fights and places. If the other guy can't see to follow me, he definitely not gonna follow me. Bro, The brown iron car. You know what? I'm gonna need that piece. What is this thing? What is this thing right here? Five cards align with elements. Five cards align with elements five. From their infusion, fairy life does thrive. Beast heads roar as they swiftly race. Five wheels east and west, the path they trace. At Flaming Mountains, Red Boy was about to celebrate his 100th birthday. He was in high spirits and asked for who the hell is Red Boy, anyways? He was in high spirits and asked the keeper, "My birthday's coming soon. Can I go out and play for a while?" The keeper replied, "As your father instructed, when he ordered me to watch over you, I must ensure you focus on your practice. You cannot go out. You cannot go out at will." Red Boy argued, "I have already mastered the Samadhi fire. Can I take a break for a few days?" As he spoke, he punched his nose, releasing a burst of flames. The keeper shook his head. "You were taught the Samadhi fire so that you could use it to refine your inner core." Yeah, I don't think we've seen him. Yeah, me either. So I'm trying to figure out who the Red Boy is. The keeper shook his head. "You were taught the Samadhi fire so that you could use it to refine your inner core. Spitting fire carelessly such as that dissipates your key. Is nothing more than a trivial trick." He continued, "The liver corresponds to wood, which generates fire. The heart corresponds to fire, generates earth. The spleen corresponds to earth, generates metal. The lungs correspond to metal, which generates. Chad, let me look through this again. The liver corresponds to wood, which generates fire. The heart corresponds to fire, which generates earth. The spleen corresponds to earth, which generates metal. The lungs corresponds to metal, which generates water. The kidneys corresponds to water, which generates wood. Holy shit. The five elements generate each other in a continuous cycle. With samadhi fire, you can use it to refine the energy of your five organs. Chat, they just showed us how our body works. They just fucking showed us how our body functions. How they be knowing this? How did they be knowing these shits? Going impatiently, Red Boy said, "Enough. I understand. I'll go back to my patience, my practice." On his birthday, the Bull King hosted a grand banquet in the mountains, inviting many friends to celebrate. Red Boy ordered some minions to bring out five small carts. The minions arranged the carts according to the five elements: gold, wood, water, fire, and earth. Red Boy approached them, recited an incantation, and spat out fire from his mouth, while thick smoke erupted from his nose. Flames burst forth from his eyes, and fire surged from the five carts. After several bursts, the red flames ablazed into the skies. The keeper was displeased, feeling that the red boy was too playful, overly interested in trivial tricks. He feared that the boy might waste his potential in the days to come. However, the Bull King was very pleased. To him, although Red Boy was not engaged in deep practice, he already understood how to employ his skills to create useful tools, which shows great ingenuity. He immediately ordered the creation of five larger war carts for his son. From then on, the five elemental carts became Red Boy's companions in his practice. Within 100 years, these carts imbued with his samadhi fire gained sentience and became formidable guards in the Flaming Mountains. Red Boy. You wonder who that is? Appreciate everybody watching, man. Y'all join the stream. Don't forget to click that follow button for your boy. Let's get it. Watch me do this. Times 11. I can go for another. I can go for another hour. Yeah, I can go for another hour. Chat, I cannot afford to stay up this late again. I can't afford it. I'm sorry. I'm almost in the brink of losing my job. Thought there was another way around here. Yeah, that way. You gonna challenge me too? Hey, supportive, how you doing?
passes up, burning everything in their path. You seem clever. How about you find a way to destroy them, eh?
All these coffins of the undead. Hey, chat, huh? Real quick, let me go ahead and send y'all a link to my Discord. Give y'all a link to my Discord real quick. Let me see. So yeah, let me know, chat. What's been going on with y'all lately? Trying to respond on these jumps. All right, let's go ahead and send y'all a link real quick. What up, Pascal? How you doing? Oh, why is it like that? Y'all get it? Why is it not showing? Why is not showing? Man, some bullshit. Okay, it's on my kick. My kick. Ruben, welcome back, bro. Hope you're feeling better too. I don't know why it's not showing, chat. Hold on. I ain't even showing on my Twitch. I'm doing good, Pascal. How you doing? All right, let's try it. Let me see if I can do it the other way then. Hold on. There you go. Set. Make sure y'all join my link, y'all. Let's get back to it. Man, what the hell is that? A ravenous charbone. Seek not with greed what life can give by harming others. How can one live? Evil deeds, their judgment due. In another world, their their fate, their fate they rule. In the kingdom of pure joy, there dwelled a high official from a lineage of glory. His father, a beacon of honor and privilege, has passed recently. Not long after, the official himself met his sudden death. His soul, bewildered, found itself in the depths of the underworld, surrounded by terrifying sights. He came to a halt before a colossal stone gate and peered inside. There he saw charred corpses on their knees, twisted and shrunken from the relentless flames, their faces erased under chains shackled. Among them, one scorched figure struggled to rise, shouting, "Zero, Zero, my son, it's me, your father." But didn't we read this before? Oh, this is a different one. Better the official. Hold on, this is the same one. What the fuck? I'm confused. Better, better. The official childhood's name resonated with truth. He hastily asked, "Father, why are you here? I held so many rituals made for your past." The char, the charred spirit replied, "They're futile. Virtues and light be bring fortune in the past, in the next. Wrongdoing must be paid now. My misdeeds cost many deaths, and Yama condemned me to the ceaseless death, to burn eternally, my son. Do not follow my path." Then five more. Yeah, we see. What the hell? That's the same. God damn. Evident Charface. The gates of the city of injustice are guarded by the Charfaces. Unlike Soul, Reapers they held a blaze of karmic flames, burning lost souls to ash heads. They perpetually smoke the sausage. One day the Charfaces at the gate caught his soul trying to sneak out. As, as one racist flame wait to strike, the desperate soul pleaded, "Spare me, kind sirs. When I revive, I'll burn 10 houses of paper ingots in your honor." The other Charface restrained his companion and proposed, "Let's have a wager then. If you win, you go free. But if you lose, blame your own luck." The soul asked, "Why would what would be the wager?" Hmm. Yeah, give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right, chat. That that um that chain that collar that my mom gave my dog sister her dog um that's I think it's too heavy on her, so I had to take it off. If you win, you go free, but if you lose, blame your own luck. The soul asked, "What would be the wager?" He asked, "If half the souls entered the city today wish to return to life like you win." With that, he handed over paper and ate. It tasked the soul with recording the names and earthly obsessions of these newly deceased. As the gate closed for the day, the soul hurried to the Charfaces and declared, "I've won. I've won indeed." The Charfaces presented the list to the gate master, who found that it matches perfectly in both numbers and names. It even included details that the deceased themselves haven't revealed. Satisfied, the gate master held the soul in high regard, generously rewarded him, and said, "I know you seek to to leave the city, but the gates are shut for today. Perhaps you should come again tomorrow. I just happened to be on Best Buy today. I try to get a new camera. I try to get a new camera today, but I'm gonna get a new camera tomorrow for the stream. Miles passed, but the soul returned daily. Each day, a similar bet was made. Over time, the soul ceased longing for a return to life. It took up a role as a scribe and the gate master. Last, it makes one wonder: should we look look ahead and set whether a future awaits us? Stay committed to steadfast goals. Perhaps there's no right answer. What matters is the willingness to make a choice. I ain't gonna hold you. This is going reading this ain't go one ear out the other until like later on I begin to understand it. Lava battle. And flames that leap and kiss the sky down to the earth. Their fiery flight. Forge in flames they rise once more. Raven trials for powers pure. Flaming mountains harbored numerous caves, yet most were filled with flowing lava, unfit for dwelling or practice. Finding a cool cavern was a prized rarity. However, as adept flyers in the mountains, the lesser backwise often discover comfortable caves on sheer cliffs. Unfortunately, the larger guys follow suit and claim these bats for themselves. Angered by constant displacement, the bats were resolute in moving to Furnace Valley, a place of towering firefalls and rivers of molten rock. No other guides would dare to venture there, and all advised them to leave. The bats, undeterred, dismissed the warnings and retorted, "We can never secure a comfortable hideout when you are around. That's why we chosen the most dangerous and treacherous place. In our spiritual practice here, it's a matter of life or death. We're done being victims and pushed around. Fortune favored their resolve and rewarded their practice. Though the scorching lava burnt them time and time again, it forged their fiery skins and dodging the spewing magma honed their ability. Alas, no path is set in life. While well trodden roads may offer smoother travel, striking out a new invites trials in derision. Yet the fruits of such a journey are uniquely gratifying. Yeah, Somebody hit me. Oh, that's what it is. You alright, you? Yeah, where you at? Alright. Hey. Crazy how these stonemasons built all these junks, man. Chachi the villain, what's going on, man? How I like it so far? Man, we almost at the end. You almost at the end. It's crazy we got to wrap it up, bro. I'm enjoying this. I'm blasting you, sir. I'm taking a break from it till January when the DLC comes out. More chapters. So 13. So so they got like 6 more chapters, 6 7 more chapters that for the DLC. Holy shit! I'm ready. It's supposed to be out. You know when it's coming out? Ooh, where that come from? Can't even reach over there. Yeah. The original plan. The original plan was to after this one was we supposed to jump on Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage because Shadow's supposed to be coming out around November, but they pushed it back. 7 more chapters that's coming. I would get a bigger memory drive, going to be bigger than the game on gigabytes. Shit. I'm ready. I'm ready. I might be able to might go ahead and finish up the DLC for Elden Ring too while I'm at it. Yeah. So but yeah, they pushed back the Assassin's Creed, so now I can just focus on wherever game that just came out, like Castlevania or the new Zelda the new Zelda just came out this week. I might focus on that. And Marvel's Capcom. Marvel's Capcom. You know? right, with. We gotta take that asshole over there. Oh. That takes care of him. I said, how did I miss him? Yeah, I'm only on my 6th game. Plus, that's why I'm taking a break. I play a lot at work. I do security have a portal. Where you work at? So what do you do? Cause yeah, so I work in the shipyard. Okay, it must be on the other side. Damn, that sucks. That sucks, bro. That's alright. I can live without it. Outling Tide. hurt right there. All right, Opera Mom back, wherever you is. That shit monstrous. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Old Skull. That's what I'm currently using. My late tide season. Using the gore finally extend the duration of duplicates for the next pluck of many for short duration. Hey. Handsomely equipped with the sun crown. Now you can this effect. Ah, the sun crown. one more of that. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Like I said, Chad, I can't afford that shit. Potter Stone. Damn, that was quick. Father of Stones. Wait, wasn't the other one the Mother of Stones? That's the father? The mount is a deity grant. Envy not. But anger does stand. Within his grasp is scaled to light, a romance lost in a distant land. One day, a tattered clothed girl stumbled into the valley of yellow wind, covered in wounds. She she sought refuge in the cave belonging to a rock glide. After noticing some living goods inside, when the father of stones discovered her presence, his initial intention was to expel her. Upon witnessing her pitiable condition, he relented and granted her permission to rest for a while. To his surprise, the girl ingeniously utilized the wild fruits and gained found in the cave to prepare a delectable meal. The tantalizing aroma tempted the father of stones, leading him to consider his decision and allow her to stay and continue cooking. From that point forward, the stone deity would regularly procure ingredients, while the girl skillfully transforms them into delicious dishes. Thus, the guy and the girl could coexist harmoniously, or a span of 2 years. During a routine day of washing clothes by the river, the girl unexpectedly encountered a woodcutter from her village. Overwhelmed with emotions upon seeing a familiar face, she could contain her tears upon returning to the cave. Through her sobs, she revealed the harrowing truth that she had fled from her abusive parents, who planned to force her into a marriage with a foolish suitor in exchange for a dowry. The girl now lived in constant fear of being captive and forcibly taken back to her oppressive home. As expected, the following day at noon, a group of villagers arrived at the valley. The girl's parents, afraid of the Yaguai, desperately plead at the entrance of the cave. Despite their pleas, the determined girl refused to comply with their demands. Frustrated and enraged, her parents resorted to cursing her. Their vitriol subsided momentarily when the father of the stone emerged from the cave and bellowed the commandment shout, causing the villagers to retreat in fear. Yet, as soon as the stone deity returned inside, the villagers resumed their insults, persistently tormented the girl. The father of the stones decided to guard the entrance, but the girl's parents threatened to bring a Taoist to subdue the stone gods if their daughter was not returned. Fearing that her presence would bring further trouble to the stone god, the girl made the difficulty decision to quietly leave the cave during the night. Tragically, she fell off a cliff and lost her life. Wow. sad. And that her presence would bring further trouble to the stuff. She made a difficult decision to quietly leave the cave during the night. Tragically, she fell off a cliff and lost her life. The following day, the stone gliders discovered her lifeless body, already cold and devoid of any signs of life. Upon hearing about Lady Wakashi of Flaming Mountains, her reputed power, compassion nature, the stone deity made a difficult journey, carrying the girl's lifeless body to seek her help. Lady Akashi, with her deep understanding of life and death, examined the girl's body and came to a somber conclusion. She expressed that attempting to revive her would be futile. Even if she were forcibly brought back to life, she would be nothing more than a soulless shell, devoid of the essence that made her who she was. Unwilling to give up, the stone deity waited on the mountain path of Flaming Mountains every day with the girl's body, hoping to gain Rakashi's sympathy. Even as the girl's flesh turned to bones, he did not abandon his hope. Uh, they said this chapter right here is short. Yeah, she felt like she can no longer continue. You know what makes you think when people commit suicide, it feels like they can no longer. It's like they feel like a ghost in the shell when they do when they do such a thing. It's like they feel soulless. I like he says he'd be like, get your ass, right? Oh, all right. Turtle treasure. Turtle treasure. The human heart swings good and ill. With wealth and treasure, freedom's thrill. Riding hammer to the sky. Tell me, is it strange or not? Years ago, in village of Chen, a villager went out one day and saw a peculiar man standing by the roadside, holding a rope tied to a white soft shell turtle. Passers-by came and went, but no one paid any attention to this strange sight. The villager pretended not to notice and tried to hurry past. The white turtle at his feet let out a pitiful cry. In his compassion, he argued with the peculiar man and eventually bought, bought the white turtle, releasing it back into the water. That night, the villager had a dream in which the white turtle vomited out a tiny person with a blue purple skin and an ugly face. The tiny person ran towards the villager, startling, startling him awake. Af- After that, the villager began to change. His eyes could see occasional glimmers of light in the mountains and fields. His appetite grew immensely. Along with his strength, one day he took a shovel and dug into the ground, discovering a coffin filled with valuable artifacts. This unexpected found bestowed his great wealth. One night, the white turtle appeared in his dream again, letting out a cry. The villager felt his stomach churn and vomited the tiny the tiny person with the purple skin. The tiny person fell to the ground and hurried towards the white turtle, realizing something. Grabbed the villager grabbed the tiny person and swallowed him back down. The white turtle called out a few more times, but the villager covered his mouth, refusing to let the tiny person out. After the intense standoff, the villager woke up again. Over time, the villager's appearance became increasingly abnormal, forcing him to wear an iron mask to hide his face. Eventually, even his skin turned blue, purple, and he fled into the mountains, carrying special made tools to search for more treasure. Interestingly, on his treasure hunting journey, he discovered that he was not the only one with such an experience, which brought him some comfort. Gray bronze card. It's all good. Don't go nowhere. disturb. That takes care of him. The farm of the Firestones release two powerful roars that shake damage around their foes. Fire, Charface smash lava forge laid on the ground, causing magma to burst out and damage surrounding foes. Amber prayer beads highly increase the speed of building focus. Oh dear, this gold piece was peeled from the face of a gold Buddha. Keeping it will only invite trouble. It's better to sell them at the keeper's shrine.
Somebody help! Help! Help me! Young master! It's you, kind monkey! Oh, help me, please! Things went south in the mountain and I barely escaped. But on my way down, Gwyd captured me. I've been kept here for 3 days. But now my luck has returned. My savior appeared here right in front of me. Could you extend your mercy to save my family? I'll repay your kindness at any cost.
Master got it right. Relax.
Quick as fire and fast as wind.
Look out! Marvelous! But be wary of the long-haired one. Leave them behind. You cannot defeat them.
Oh. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, Chad, I came a long way. Hell yeah, I came a long way. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Go ahead and end this right. That was a long way, Chad. Sorry. Let's see. Who do we got on? Someone's last day playing Wukong? I love watching girl gamers, man. I love watching girl gamers. I really don't understand why folks don't. Why we got folks out here that hate to see girls play video games. I guess they hate to see the girls is actually doing better than them. That's probably what they hate. That's probably what it is. But anyways, let me go ahead and get going. Appreciate y'all rocking with y'all boy. I will not be on. I might not be on tomorrow, but if I don't, I'll definitely be on Monday. We'll have bring my new camera tomorrow. You heard? But yeah, let me get up out of here, chat. It's your boy Guessman signing off. Y'all take care. Dream big, go hard, y'all. God bless. Good night.